Joining us in this broadcast is young Congress leader from Assam, Angkita Dutta. Ankita, only few months back you were one of the only women Youth Congress president in any of the states. And then Youth Congress declared election, which you are not contesting. You have come up with a series of tweets against your leadership, the Youth Congress leadership to be precise, making very straightforward allegations of mental harassment. Why did you decide now to actually make all these allegations public?
See, this has been happening repeatedly. In fact, last week was another session that happened. So, repeatedly they have been doing it, and I had complained within the organization for months, and nothing was happening about it. So, I'm on a verge of losing my self-respect now. I'm a MD, LLB, PhD. I work on women's issues. An IYC in charge comes to Assam and calls me ye ladki, is ladki, not addressing me as Dr. Datta or Ankita Dutta. After that, I complained to the leadership that this has happened. Then in the Chhattisgarh Raipur session, I was going inside the Mayfair Hotel and Srinivas was coming out. And we stopped to have a conversation, and Srinivas told me that तुम क्या लिखता है ये सब, तुम क्या दारू पी के लिखता है, क्या दारू पीता है, वोडका या टकीला. This is what the All India Youth Congress President Srinivas BV told the only female president. How acceptable is it? How humiliating it is. Yet I kept quiet. At the same moment I complained, and then they invited me to Karnataka for the national executive. I went there. While sitting in the executive, I was not aware that I am the president or who am I in this executive. Then they gave me my I card as president. Then a little while I receive a message in the official group that anybody who wants to work in the Karnataka election should either inform Vardhan Yadav or Ejaz Khan, the two in charges, so no work of the president. And I revolted at that very moment. And then I asked Srinivas that right now I am in this meeting and I am questioning that I am being demeaned. Is it because I am drunk or I am having vodka? He kept quiet. And after that, the series of harassment continued. Then last week they had a satyagraha in Manabendra Sharma complex. I am in Assam. Not a single person from IYC, the in charge, reached out to me about the planning, about the date, and neither the rest of the committee. So the message said that Vardhan Yadav is coming and all the contested candidates come. And believe me, there were only 35 people in that protest. You all have covered so many protests under my leadership. We at least had 300 to 500 people. This is the condition of Youth Congress. Who is to blame? Srinivas BV? Repeatedly, he has been humiliating me through his in charge, Vardhan Yadav. And I have complained to senior leadership also regarding the same. But I am appalled. Till now there has been no inquiry against him.
Have you spoken to the state leadership, the state PCC on this? What has been their reaction? Or you have said that you have complained to the senior leadership. Have you spoken to leaders, the Gandhis? Have you tried to reach out to the Gandhis or the Congress President, Mr. Kharge?
See, I reached out to Rahul Gandhi ji during the Bharat Jodo Yatra, and I told him that this illegality of election has happened, and I mentioned about my CBI and ED cases, nothing beyond that. Because I went and met Rahul ji, they started harassing me even more. And then, I couldn't reach out to them that it has reached this level when the president talks to me like this. And I was keeping quiet all this while, but now I won't, because if a woman, people call me a leader. I'm leading the Youth Congress. If I'm educated, I have a mind of my own. If I don't speak up today, how many more women will feel safe to be a part of this political system?
And what was the response of the state leadership? You said that you raised it with certain leaders in the state leadership, in the central leadership.
See, the state leadership, Bhupen Boraji, has always been supportive to me. He has been like a mentor to me. And in fact, he told so many times to Srinivas that elections are not required. In fact, All India General Secretary Jitendra Singh sir was in my favor. He said it openly in media that she's doing a good job, and he has to find out. So if the AICC GS is in my favor, if the PCC is in my favor, then what problem does Srinivas BV have to remove me and humiliate me through his, people? They now, and the worst part is, what is really upsetting is, my father was in the deathbed. He was in AIMS, and at that point of time also, he was the president of Assam Pradesh Congress Committee. I am his daughter. And today, it is such a shame. IYC is collecting money through these elections, and they are using that money to run a shame campaign on me. They are using my pictures, and I have screenshots. Believe me, I have screenshots of people from Assam Youth Congress who are sending me. Vardhan is making this poster and asking us to circulate and thing. So they are going to file a defamation case for me. I welcome that. I've been fighting a defamation case against me by the BJP. I've been fighting the CBI case. I've been fighting the ED case. So it's not a big deal for me. But what is really hurtful is that my organization, because I complained of what happened with a woman, is the reason they are slamming me with a defamation cause. But I welcome it.
So what would be your next political move? Are you still ready to be with Congress, or are you looking forward to join any other political party? Because Youth Congress has made an official statement. They've claimed that you have made all frivolous allegations, and are you actually, like many others from the Congress, moving towards the BJP?
See, I'm really not interested what Srinivas and his psychophants army are talking about. I'm going to file a complaint with the AICC and let the AICC decide. I am a Congress person. I will always remain a Congress person, and they cannot deny that I have not complained, because I have been verbally complaining for over 6 months. And when nothing was being done, then I went public. So they cannot blame me that I wanted to destroy the image of the party. The party is being destroyed by people like Srinivas and their sycophants, who are misusing the money of Youth Congress by, running this slam campaigns, Twitter trolls, and all these postering that he does.